guys, welcome back to my channel. Sarah here with Sarah's Hearts Home, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a 5th grade curriculum haul. So I'm really excited to share with you what I have for my daughter for 5th grade this year. And yeah, I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 and live in Tennessee. And if you haven't already, I would love to have you join on my channel here. We do just all things homeschool, cooking, homemaking, day in the life. We have a little hobby farm here, and yeah, it's just, life is fun and never dull. All right, well, let's get on into this curriculum haul and see what we have for the 2020-2021 school year coming right up. Oh my, that was a blooper. Let's see what we have for the 2021-2022 school year coming right up. Oh, and here's my son, Mr. Rock Lover. Oh dear. Thank you for the rocks. Where am I gonna put them? Yeah. He loves rocks. If you haven't seen it already, I do have a kindergarten homeschool haul that I did several weeks back for him. So if you'd like to check out some ideas for kindergarten, go ahead and check that out. And then coming up soon, I will have a haul for high school, and it'll be 10th grade. Okay, let's see what we have for 5th grade. All right, for Bible for my daughter, we are doing Christian Light publications, and I just thought that this would be a really great idea for Bible class. Normally we'll just do like our Sabbath school lessons for church and such, but I just really wanted to do just a little something, and I love how this is laid out. It's going to start in Genesis, and it'll have a story and then a little worksheet that goes along with it, mostly just questions from the story, but it's going to go from creation to Noah's Ark, following the travels of Abraham, and the Promised Land, and Isaac, and so much more. I think, let me see where it ends up here. I believe we go to the tabernacle, and we'll talk about that, and the 12 spies, and entering the Promised Land with Moses, or not with Moses, but it'll follow the journeys of Moses through the wilderness with the children of Israel. So I'll do a flip through of these for you. So I'm really excited about Bible class. All right, for language arts, I'm actually also using Christian Light Education for that, and it gives us a nice big answer key. This is laminated, so it should hold up pretty good. That's my answer key. Might need that. All right, there are, I want to say 10 books. Yes, 10 books in this series, and language arts, level 5. Okay, so you may be wondering, why am I not using Good and the Beautiful? I've been using Good and the Beautiful for my kids for years now, and we absolutely love it. However, if you go on the Good and the Beautiful website, you'll notice that they're currently updating their language arts level 5 curriculum, and we've always been on the tail end of that update. We've never quite caught it. So I thought, you know what, how about, and I've been wanting to do this anyway, I've been wanting to give her just a little bit more, I guess you could say a little more workbook style. Good and the Beautiful is excellent. It has a lot of reading in it, and I really wanted to focus just a little bit more on some of the logistics of it. So I thought, you know, since level 5 will be coming out towards the end of this year, how about we just work on these for now and see how far we get and how it goes. And you know, if I feel like we need to add in the Good and the Beautiful level 5 language arts, we can. Otherwise, as of right now anyway, Good and the Beautiful just do book studies for grade 8. So honestly, I don't feel bad about being quote unquote a grade behind or a level behind in it, and we could do then the 5th level for next year too. I do feel like the Good and the Beautiful is a little bit advanced, and so it would be absolutely fine to do that. So anyway, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. I know with my oldest daughter, we had used Abeka Language Arts at the beginning, and I really felt like that just gave her a great foundation to language arts. And then moving into the Good and the Beautiful, it really went well. So yeah, that's why I chose to do what I'm doing this year with language arts for 5th grade. Now looking through my stuff, I'm realizing that I don't have one of the books that I actually really liked for this last year for 4th grade, and it was Exploding the Code. It worked a lot with phonics and just forming words and such, and I really felt like it was a great addition to our homeschool year. Anyway, at the end of last year, I had seen a couple good book ideas. One of them was by Spectrum. It's word study and phonics. This one is grade 4, but you know, it really doesn't matter. It's just good practice. And so it's just an easy workbook. And so if we need something to fill in or do something a little different that day, we'll use some of this. So Evan Moore has a really great book for spelling, and I guess this one is grade 3. Like I said, I got a few of these books towards the end of last year thinking, oh, that looks like a great idea, and really we were like winding down with our school year. We were tired of doing school and we just wanted to be done, and so I really didn't do a few of these books that I had gotten. And so for spelling, we're going to be doing this year, and we'll just see how she does with these words. If they're just way too easy, then we'll get a different level. But I'm happy with the approach that this takes. It has the spelling list each week, and then it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages worth of workbook study. So it'll really help to reinforce the words, and should really help with her spelling. So Evan Moore, Building Spelling Skills, is what we're using for spelling this year, and you can get it on Amazon, so there's that. Okay, so 2 other things that I had found online that I wanted to try this year is Write On, my story journal, and this one looks like so much fun. It says inside lots of writing prompts, stickers, a story card game, and other fun stuff. This is by We Society, and I did get it on Amazon. It tells you what you need. In the side it says a lucky pencil, an eraser, extra paper for extra ideas, and your writing cap. That's optional. Remember, Little Women? But inside it has all these fun just story prompts and little ideas for writing. Write a story based on this picture. This one, let's see here. There's a little thing about writing comics or something silly. Talks about a cave story where, you know, in Indian times, there would be paintings and stories, or, you know, they were stories in painting on the cave walls, and so they give you a picture to translate then into a story. I really wanted to just get her into writing just a little bit more. My 5th grader does not love to write, and so I just thought that this would be just a fun little thing to do. Also, along the same lines, this is also by We Society. It's called Me, a Compendium. And it's a fun fill-in journal for kids. Now, I'm really excited about this one. I like to wear this shirt every day. You decorate the shirt. These are my favorite socks. I realize that some of this might not be completely 5th grade level, but it's something that's fun. And honestly, if you can make learning fun, they can just continue wanting to learn. And so I'm excited about this book. Where I'd love to visit, you're gonna, you know, fill in the little spots. Let's see. If I could have any pet, it would be and you're gonna draw something at the end of the leash. Oh dear. Talks about how tall you are. When I play Top Secret Spy, I go by the code name Agent, and then you make up a name, which they're always playing spies or something. And so this is my favorite thing to do inside, and you can create an activity also outside. Yeah, it just looks like a really fun book. Again, it's called Me, a Compendium, and I did get this on Amazon, and I just thought it would be a lot of fun for this year. For math, we'll be doing Teaching Textbooks Level 5, and we have really enjoyed teaching textbooks. I generally will start out with a Becca or something like that, and then at grade 3, when teaching textbooks begins, then I start them on that. And yeah, they all really like the computer version. You can change like the backgrounds and your little emoji or character or whatever. And so yeah, they really like teaching textbooks. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for 5th grade math. All right, just now pulling this out of the box. I'm so excited about the Good and the Beautiful's new bird study for science. I think it's going to be so much fun. I'm just so excited. I still have to get this in a binder. I'm debating on whether I want to open it up and show you the pages because it's shrink wrapped right now. I probably will, so yeah, I'm just really excited about this. There's also a game called Snatch, a Bird of Prey game. Learning fascinating facts about birds of prey. Be the first player to discard of all your cards to win, but look out for the snatch cards. These swiftly flying birds will swoop down and snatch your cards right out of your hands. Oh my, that sounds scary. So there's that. It can be played with 2 to 6 players, so that's awesome for most homeschooling families. To go along with it, I got The Story of John J. Audubon. This looks so good. So good. I'm really excited about reading this book. It's got pictures in it. We also have a fun little book called Baldy, the American Eagle. And we're going to ride along on the adventure of this American Eagle. This also has lots of pictures. They are black and white, but I think it's going to be a pretty fun book to read. So we have that. And then I also have several other board books, The Songbird Study and Mission Migration. And I'll look at that in just a second. And then a bird watching notebook. This actually came along with it for free. One came with the study. How to use binoculars. How to make your home bird friendly. And then in the back there's like notebooking pages, and you can find the bird and then either draw it or copy and paste pictures of it. So yeah, that'll be fun. There. Okay, this is the book Mission Migration. Today, the distinctive call of the whooping crane can be heard across many marshes in the United States, but this was not always the case. These majestic birds were a hair's breadth from extinction until a dedicated group of conservationists, scientists, and daredevil pilots decided to give them a fighting chance at survival. Join the mission as we learn about these delightful cranes and the innovative, groundbreaking, and comical lengths rescuers went to ensure these amazing specimens of God's handiwork would be around for future generations. What's fun is that these whooping cranes are in Florida, so when we go down to Florida, we see them, so I think it'll be a lot of fun and very interesting for the kids to hear this. And this science will go along with my kindergartner as well, so we'll be doing it together. This is Songbird Study. And with this field guide as your companion, you will learn about the habitats and behaviors of 20 different songbirds, each of them so different and yet beautiful, and you'll learn more about each one of these birds. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Most of us don't have those in our backyard, but it's absolutely beautiful. Goldie and Finch. Wow. Here's an indigo bunting. So that's just a few of them, and it'll have something about each one of these birds. All right, so for handwriting, we're using the Good and the Beautiful Level 5, and it is always a wonderful resource to have. It has something to draw on most pages, and then also just working on your handwriting skills. And here's a few of the pages, and I can go through that as well. All right, for history, we're using the Good and the Beautiful again. Absolutely love history. If it's the good and the, well, I love history in all shapes and forms. I do remember a couple books growing up that I was like, gotta get past this. But for the most part, I love history. I also love that the Good and the Beautiful goes from the beginning to the end. So it's not just learning about a certain culture or a certain time in history. You're learning about the overall whole picture of it, and each year you learn about different aspects of that time period. So I really do love that. It looks like we're going to be learning about some of the reformers, such as William Tyndale and John Calvin, the Church of England, King James and the Bible, John Huss, a lot of the different Christian martyrs we're going to be learning about. Abolition of the European slave trade, William Wilberforce, slavery in America, which these are topics that we did not really talk about too much last year. Influential African American abolitionists like Sojourner Truth, Abraham Lincoln from his teenage years to the president, Civil War, Clara Barton and the Red Cross, and then Unit 4, it'll go to post World War II history, and different influential leaders, the War on Terror Part 2, Iraq and Afghanistan. So lots of really good lessons in this history, and they were out of the book pack, and I did look at the books. I wasn't too interested in reading a bunch of them this time. I do still have several books left from year 3 read alouds to read, and so I decided that I would just read those since they go along the same time periods. I'll just read some of those. And then there's a map and images for year 4 as well, and just beautiful, beautiful artwork. Those are a couple pages in there. So yeah, that is what grade 5 is looking like for us. There's always little changes along the way, but as we've just wrapped up the 2020-2021 school year, this is what it's looking like heading on into 2021-2022. So anyhow, yes, I am excited for a new year. It's always exciting to look ahead to new possibilities and see what's gonna happen. So if you guys homeschool, let me know down in the comments, what are you using? What curriculums do you love? And do you use some of the things that I've mentioned, and how do you like them or not like them? Alright, if you enjoyed this video, do consider hitting the subscribe button and sticking around. Would love to have you. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.